Hi, this is Mobility Junkie. This is Livia, and today we're going to talk about front rack position. Chances are, before you head to the gym, you're probably coming from the office, where you probably don't have the best position for your back, for your T-spine, and maybe it's your cell phone or just driving over to the gym. Your T-spine is nice and rounded forward. So we're going to start with the T-spine mobility. You're going to get your little peanut, and you're going to put it in your thoracic spine, so basically where your ribs are on your back, and you're going to rock back and forth, roll up and down, basically find all the kinks that you may be having and feeling in your back. You can also, just with the peanut still in your back, raise your arms up and down. This is going to help also with anything overhead squat, and you can change the peanut in different parts of your back to be able to feel it in different areas and loosen that up before you do your front rack. The next big place is lat mobility, and this was really a big question about getting the lats nice and loose so that you can be in a good front rack position. So we have the traditional rolling up and down on the foam roller, which is really useful, and we found this variation really awesome too. So if you turn your palm up when you're on the foam roller, and then you're going to open up your chest so you kind of roll back on the foam roller and then you move forward. It's a really great way to just get extra kinks out of your lats. So you just work your way up, really opening up your chest and then coming forward. So you're getting the lats and you're also getting a little bit of serratus. And then once you get up in the armpit, see him wincing? That's the feeling. So you're starting to get into a bit of teres, and that is, depending on where your weakness is, but that is one intense spot. Now we're going to go into tricep mobility, because the body is so interconnected and it's never just about one muscle, but about the chain of muscles related to that movement or position. So you can take a ball, lacrosse ball is great too. You can put your hand on top if you want more pressure, and I would suggest to really go all the way around, really at the base of the muscle near the attachment at the elbow, and also near the attachment at the armpit are the most important spots. Go all the way back. You'll feel it in different spots. It's amazing. Now that rounded back we were talking about makes it hard to be in the front rack position and sometimes causes the wrist to really take a beating. So we're going to talk about wrist mobility. Even though it may not be an issue of your wrist, we may as well take away that possibility by, eliminating any tension that might be in the wrist. So with the band attached to something sturdy, you're going to do a wrist distraction. And so you're basically going to move your wrist in different direction, try placing your hand in different ways, and seeing how much mobility you can get from rocking back and forth and just getting a bit of a pull in your wrist to get more movement. So make sure you have enough pull on that band in all the directions. Now that you've got all of your body ready, you're ready for the arm distraction, which is really placing your arm in a position very similar to the front rack. So you're going to really just stretch out in different areas in that position. And depending on where you put the band, you're going to feel it in different places. So here Steve has the band really close to his armpit. And you might feel it a little bit more in the chest when you put it in that place. You're allowed to be a little bit happier, not so serious. And then he's going to change the place of the band and put it a little bit higher, so closer to the elbow. And then you feel it in different places depending on where you're tight. It might be more in the lats, you might feel it in the back of the shoulders, and it's just going to release what needs to be released. Another really great one that we found is a single arm stretch. So you're really just putting yourself in that front rack position, allowing your body to turn away at first, and then bringing your arm forward to twist your body forward so that you can get a good feel for that front rack. And you do one arm at a time so that you can get a little bit more range than you would. than if you had to do both arms at the same time. So the next exercise is the loaded front rack stretch, and this is one crazy mofo. So you want to be basically in a back rack, and you're going to put your elbows basically in the front rack position on top of the barbell, and you're going to have your partner holding your elbows so that they don't totally slide out. Here's a view from the side. And if it's not intense enough in the position, wait till you get out. Next one is the assisted front rack. So you need a partner. Have your partner be in the front rack and just lift up their elbows. Stay here way longer than what we did. Thanks for watching Mobility Junkie. Thanks to CrossFit by Town.